The greatest tank battle in history was a cover story. In July 1943, near the Russian village of Prokhorovka, hundreds of Soviet tanks charged head-on into German lines in a single day. It became the stuff of legend. The truth behind that legend stayed buried for 50 years. Near Prokhorovka, the Soviet 5th Guards tank army slammed into German Tiger tanks and elite SS divisions. The climax of the massive Battle of Kursk. Soviet commander Pavel Rotmistrov threw over 500 tanks at barely 300 German machines, racing in close to cancel out the enemy's longer guns. The charge was a bloodbath. By nightfall, Soviet forces had lost more than 300 tanks in a single day, nearly 10 times the German losses. Stalin was furious. He wanted Rotmistrov court-martialed for the disaster, and only his own chief of staff talked him out of it. So, Rotmistrov rewrote the story. In his post-war memoirs, he claimed 800 tanks on each side, and hundreds of German machines destroyed, numbers no battlefield ever supported. That version made Prokhorovka sound like the largest tank battle ever fought, and for decades, nobody outside Russia could prove otherwise. When Soviet archives finally opened after the Cold War, historians found the real numbers. German tank losses that day were closer to 50, not hundreds. Soviet losses were even worse than first believed. Prokhorovka wasn't the battle of legend. It was a desperate, costly gamble dressed up as a triumph. The day after Prokhorovka, Hitler called off the offensive at Kursk, pulling forces away to face the Allied invasion of Sicily. The Germans had actually held their ground there, but it no longer mattered. The wider battle was already lost, and the Soviets now had the momentum for good. Today, the fields around Prokhorovka are farmland again, dotted with memorials to men from both sides. Soviet losses that day likely exceeded German losses by a wide margin, yet for decades, only one side's sacrifice made it into the official story. Historians are still working to set the record straight. The greatest tank battle in history, the one still taught in textbooks and museums, was built on a lie a defeated general told to save his own career. The tanks were real, the dead were real, but the legend of Prokhorovka was, from the very beginning, a cover story.